Hello and welcome to today's bonus video. This is Lindsay from Nevermore Creations. I'm really excited to share this with you because this has been a brainchild of mine for a little while now, and now I get to share it with you. So I made this little wallpaper pouch. This is a Nevermore Creations exclusive journal kit. I guess that's what you can call it. Anyway, so this is beautiful wallpaper. You can feel the texture. It says create with stickers, two little raised gold butterflies flying on there. There is a zipper on the top. It's an eyelet zipper. And then here's the back, just really beautiful. It is 9.5 by 5.5. The sides are stitched closed. There is a little like faux leather green tassel on the zipper. And then there is a removable one of my tassels here on this little clip. And you can see the laces. There's 2 beads and a charm. There's a bead here. There's the charm, and the other bead is over here. Just different laces and things like that. You can keep it clipped onto here, or you can clip it on the project inside or another one of your projects if you like. So let's get into the goodies that are inside. So I left the inside of the wallpaper as the lining, so you can actually see like the make and all that of the wallpaper. So inside here there is a kit to decorate a Nevermore Creations junk journal traveler's notebook size. You can make it your own. You can use the things that I included, or you can use them in other projects and add things, whatever you want to do. So this is what the inside looks like. It is actually the other side of the wallpaper. This feels really luxurious and silky with lots of texture, and the colors are amazing. So there's the bag, which you can use to keep junk journaling supplies and things in. So let's see here. Did I lose something in there? Nope. Okay. So here's it's tied on with this twine, and there's 2 little mini green beads on there. You can use this for the closure, or you can use it for something else. So the cover is this beautiful K & Company paper, and I stitched around the edges, so you can see it goes from straight to scalloped in kind of a random pattern. And then the inside is, since it's double-sided cardstock, this is a standard traveler's notebook size, 8.25 by 4.25. And then there are 10 pages that I put together here for you, and you can put them in any order you want and sew the signature into the book. So you have 1 cardstock page with a leaf stamp. You have 4 coffee dyed pages that I coffee dyed, and there's a little bit of shimmer to some of them. You can see there. And then there are 3 book pages. This is a 1957, I believe, Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. And then this is another different story on the back. And then there is this is from a book on like window covers and window treatments and curtains and things. So, and this has a flip out for you to decorate as well. And then there is some music paper from a Hannon finger exercise book. And there are 2 pieces of coordinating scrapbook paper. There's this one, it's double-sided, and then there is this one. So you can put these pages in any order you want, and they fit perfectly in here to give you 40 pages once you sew them in. So, oh, and here's the little clip I just used to clip the pages together, but it has a little green jewel on it, and you can, of course, keep that. All right, and now for the goodies. Okay, so there's 2 of my paper ribbons, and this one is a heavy textured cardstock, and this one is a green coffee, or it's not coffee dyed, rainbow dyed strip of paper that I dyed green. And there are 2 vocabulary cards from the 80s, English vocabulary cards. This is a Distress Oxide. I used, not Stormy Sky, what did I use? Iced Spruce on this index card. And so the lines blur a little bit, and it's really pretty. There's the back. There's one of my flip up, flip downs. There's stitching here and a little textured bird punch out there. There's a paper clip here you can use anywhere. And then I did stencil on the inside. So if you've seen my flip throughs, you know this is stuff I put in my journals all the time. There's 2 scrapbook punch outs, and they are a little bit dyed on the back, so you can use that any way you want. This is a Vintage Reader's Digest like book page, the first page, like book plate to put your name or whatever, but I turned it into an envelope. And here's another paper clip, so you can put that in there if you'd like. This is a paint chip card. It has the texture, it's like a sandstone texture. And then there's the little bird punched out there. This is a vintage print out from a book scan I found online. I thought she was really pretty and had an interesting look on her face, as well as the musical instrument she's playing. And I backed it on coffee dyed paper with a stamp, so there's that. Here's one of these little journaling cards. It says My Everyday Life. Here's the back. And I added a garment pin with a blue bell. And so that garment pin you can take off and put anywhere or leave it on there. And I added an eyelet to turn this into a tag. Here's a vintage flinch playing card. I got this from Pop-Up Vintage. And I made this little music tag or card with this little collage with some lace and stuff here. Here is a vintage categories card. This is a 1989 categories card. It has a list after school and a list your city or town. Here is the thread you can use if you want to sew the signature in. There's more than enough to sew it in here. I love to use this kind of thread to sew them in. This I got it at Goodwill, and I think it's for like crocheting socks or something like that, but I love the feel of it and how it sews, so I added plenty enough. You could use it for something else if you wanted to as well. Then Digital Collage Club, I use her stuff all the time. I'm on her design team. These are some of her sorry about that, guys. My camera died, my phone died, and so it's plugged in now. I'm hoping we can pick right back up where I was. All right, so these little squares, they're from Digital Collage Club. They match beautifully. I stitched around the edges, and so you can go ahead and, you know, put them anywhere in there. They'll make wonderful embellishments. And here is a Dollar Tree playing card, and I made a little tab to turn it into a tag. 2 of my mini coffee dyed tags, and 3 buttons. So here's my cheat way of doing buttons. I actually sew it on with some baker's twine, and then I can just put a bit of hot glue and put it anywhere I want. And then these 2 buttons don't have the stitching, so you can just put them on as you will. So I hope this is something fun. I don't know if this is something you guys, I've only made one just to see if it sells and if this is something that would be fun to repeat, and if so, I can make more, definitely. But I hope you enjoyed it. You can click the Etsy link right below, and this will be on its way to you. So have a wonderful crafty day and be inspired.